And welcome back. Well, got a shot here from the Kemper Park Zoo this morning around 10:30. We got some flamingos, kids playing out in the water, and if you did have any plans today, it was a good time to get them done early on today because this afternoon we warmed up and it was hot outside. 95 degrees here in Hattiesburg, 75 was our low. No precipitation. Really don't need any right now. Of course, we'll take some to kind of cool us on off, and we're not really going to cool on off tonight either. 75 degrees, partly to mostly cloudy skies. And those winds still out of the west. Pretty calm overall for your Saturday. Still looking at some spotty showers and thunderstorms, so just kind of get ready for that again, afternoon, evening. The good news is we should cool off a few degrees. It's still going to be very, very warm outside. Temperatures in the lower 90s, winds 5-10 miles per hour. Again, evening thunderstorms popping up. But check this out. Our heat index values, they're looking a little bit better than they were today. We got up to about 106, 107 today. We're looking to stay anywhere between 100 to 105. So our heat advisory for today was allowed to expire at its normal time at 7 p.m. this evening. And we don't believe we're going to have one going into tomorrow. That is the good news. Once we get into the start of next week, probably going to see actually heat indices getting above 110 degrees. So just kind of get ready for that. Try to enjoy the coolerness of this weekend. We're still watching the high pressure out to the west. That's going to be moving on off to the east. It's been kind of sitting there, just kind of lolling about. It is moving on off to the east. We'll be over our area. We'll get on the eastern fringe of it as we go on into the next couple of days. And then once we get into the middle part of next week, it's going to kind of get squished almost. We actually have a little bit of a boundary moving on through once we get into Wednesday. It's almost going to compress this and kind of split it into two lobes. The one off to the east, not really going to impact us. The one off to the west is going to impact us a little, but overall not too much. So we're going to actually cool on off once we get into your Wednesday time frame, bring with it the chance of some more showers and thunderstorms. Once this high moves overhead over the next several days, it's going to limit our thunderstorm activity going into really Monday. Right now we're going to have a warm layer about a couple thousand feet off the ground that's going to kind of prevent a lot of shower activity. So just get ready for just kind of hot and really dry days across our viewing area. Still going to be muggy, but dry as in not going to see a lot of showers. Not like we saw today. Just the north of Meridian saw some. Here in Hattiesburg, we had a little bit of a line move on through over the past couple of hours. Really nothing much. Didn't last too long either. Flow is still very, very weak, so these storms aren't really moving. We don't expect them to really move as we go on throughout the overnight hours. If anything, dissipate. A little bit of a boundary trying to set up early morning north of Jackson. Some of these showers could make their way into our viewing area as we go on throughout the day. Best chance, though, would be during the evening hours. As always, early next week, jet stream, again, pretty uniform east to west. Hot conditions across the southern half of the U.S., and we're still talking afternoon and evening showers, thunderstorms. Best chance on off to our east. Again, that high pressure is going to limit a lot of it. If we're looking at our future rainfall totals going into Monday evening, overall, maybe up to an inch. That would be all about that I'm thinking. I think this model actually overdoes it quite a bit once we get into your Tuesday, but we'll still have to watch it again. Pretty good chance of thunderstorms for going into your Wednesday, that is. So, forecast brought to you by Richard Schwartz and Associates. You can see temperatures in the lower 90s for Saturday and Sunday. Then we're talking upper 90s for Monday before we finally start to cool on off. As we go into the middle part of next week, we'll be in the 80s by Wednesday.